Testing, testing. Can you guys hear me now? Number one social media manager in the world, Harp's in the building. Let me know if we're good to go when it comes to the sound. We're currently at for 8. They're doing the rules meeting right now, so we have a few filmed clips in the meantime. We are getting ready for our PGF live chat, and I got the man with the plan. He's going to be super busy, so we're going to film something before we go live. Hello, Mr. B-Mac.
What's up?
How's it going?
Pretty good. It's a lot of madness right now.
Is it?
But it's honestly, it's been the best setup and day one that we've ever had. So we're more experienced and more prepared than we've ever been. The athletes is the best group of athletes we've ever had. Normally, trying to wrangle athletes is the most impossible part of this job. They've been absolute professionals, really living up to the name of Professional Grappling Federation. So, yeah, everything's amazing.
Can you give me a little bit of the tea on the Alabama Twisters?
Sure. So it's a group of, we call them the Nasty Nine. 9 different gym owners in the state of Alabama decided to band together, rally up their students in the Jiu Jitsu community, and they're going with the Green Bay Packers model. And they bought the franchise permanently. It's the Alabama Twisters going to be a team in the PGF for all time.
So they invested in $1 million?
I can't technically disclose that to you, but I will tell you that it's an over 7-figure deal. It's a deal that's bigger than 7 figures.
Oh my goodness, because I know you said you all of them are going for at least $1 million.
Yeah, that's right.
Wow.
So we've done that twice so far leading into this season.
Oh my gosh. And then so the other ones right now, we have Dollar More as a sponsor, and then Once Upon a Coconut bringing the Tropic Thunder.
Yeah, and honestly, I would expect to see those teams set up in the future as well, but that's not official yet. So
we're just making some manifestations. Well, I know you're a busy guy. I'll let you go. We are going to get ready for PGF Season 8 and live chat coming up soon. Thank you, Bima.
And before you go, guys, don't you love Alex Wendling? Best in the industry at her job. Nobody like her. We're so blessed to have her. Love you, Alex. Thank you.
I'm blessed to be part of it, and you'll catch us both at CJI too. So it's fun to go through this work world together.
And I'll be on EBI this weekend. I'll be in Mexico this weekend.
Oh, snap. We busy. Love it. So as you guys can tell, we're all staying busy. BMAC has another event after this. I'm going to be taking the red eye, headed to WNO 29 after PGF. Right now, this rules meeting is taking a lot longer than I thought. That's why I'm talking in a small, hushed tone right now. But I did in the live chat the Alabama Twisters. Let me know how you guys think that this team stacks up. I feel like the draft ended up having a pretty even spread of who the favorite could be. I don't think there's an obvious favorite, which I think makes it even more interesting. Also, shout out to Harps giving Travis a shout out. Looking like a baller in the suit. We could potentially get Travis over here at some point to talk about New Hope Regeneration. I know Kyle Lucas is going to be starting off the broadcast, and we're going to be announcing the competition and the experience that they're planning on having for Lucky Winner if they win a PGF experience. So this rules meeting is still going on. Let me play the next clip with Jason Anick, aka John Anick's brother, the main play-by-play for UFC. He is here. He loves the PGF, and he gives his take on everything going on for PGF Season 8. All right. Today is finally the day. We're getting ready to do a live chat, but before this guy has to run off and handle the fantasy league stuff, we're gonna catch up a little bit because PGF Season 8 is finally here. And we were just talking about how these teams ended up stacking up somewhat evenly. There's not an obvious favorite.
Yeah, New Hope Regeneration in Season 7, for those of you that watch, ran away with it if I'm not mistaken. So I think there's gonna be some parity this season, but it's every Wednesday for 5 straight weeks, the regular season. So each athlete, 3 matches every Wednesday. So as we see, I think we're gonna know a lot after the 30 matches tonight.
And forgive me for my excitement on talking about PGF news. If you guys couldn't tell, this is Jason Anick, and he was here last season for the Fantasy League, and he'll be breaking everything down over there with Egghead. What is it like working with a guy that knows so much about it?
He's a genius. You know, he referred to his own brain as a 20-pound brain in his blog this week, but I'm telling you, you know, he writes a lot of really interesting stuff, and he's forced to criticize the athletes. So he's part of the broadcast team as well, so he has vast knowledge, and he's sort of predicted almost what's going to happen in each match. So some of these guys, you know, he's saying, hey, prove me wrong.
One time I accidentally said 10-pound brain, and I almost got booted. BMAC was like, don't be messing up the 20-pound brain.
Right.
When you're thinking about which matchup you're most excited to see, what do you think is going to be either like team-wise or a specific person that you're looking forward to?
I'm glad you asked me that. There's tons, but number 23, match 23 tonight, which is Anthony Gojani and Rafa Ferreira. That match to me, been a lot of juice in the athlete. They have this WhatsApp chat, a lot of juice back and forth, little heat. I just think it's going to be a very interesting matchup, and I think Ferreira is a little bit of a favorite in the competition to some extent, obviously winning the Vegas qualifier. And Gojani, I think, a little bit of a dark horse, but he's sort of unorthodox and has some unique style. So it's going to be interesting to see that matchup for me, but there's several that stick out.
Yeah, definitely the dark horse, but also the heel for this season. And then Rafael Ferreira, who is just like, I feel like the good boy, like just really easy to like. So I feel like that dynamic is very interesting. From my fans on Instagram, they said that they're looking most forward to Jet Thompson versus Landon Elmore. So I know that one's a big one just because you got the new wave, but then you also have Jet Thompson, who's the breakthrough athlete of season 6.
Well, and Jet Thompson, you know, the draft, which happened 4 weeks ago tonight, Jet Thompson was the #1 overall pick. That was the only selection that was sort of made. The coaches got to bid for that #1 selection. Jet Thompson went for $7,700, which becomes his base salary for the season, and then everybody else was sort of random and they were auctioned off. But Jet Thompson, a lot of pressure on his back, I would think.
Yes, and the way that things worked out, it could seem like he has to put a lot of it on his back, which we've seen him do at PGF in other seasons. But will he be able to do it again? I think against a division that's lighter than what he was in the first time, we could definitely see some crazy stuff. But if you're thinking about any team that walks away with the lead at the end of the night, do you have a prediction?
Ooh, that's tough. You know, I guess I'll go chalk and I'll go New Hope Kings just because Jet Thompson was the #1 draft pick. It's the first franchise in PGF history, so if you're forcing me to choose, I got to go that route. But I will say with Jet Thompson, if you're going to catch him, a lot of people think perhaps tonight's the night to do so because he probably will be weighing more, will have sort of rehydrated to a far greater extent a week from tonight in week 2.
Okay, so that was another question of mine. They're not going to have to re-weigh in every week.
No, so they weigh in yesterday, that's it. They don't have to re-weigh in.
And everyone made weight.
Everybody made weight. A bunch of pros, I'm telling you. And, you know, we have alternates, but doesn't seem like we're going to need them unless there's injury. So everybody made weight. But really interesting to see how these guys fill out in week 2, because there's certain guys, we talk about Rafa, he doesn't have to cut any weight. So there are a lot of these guys that are sort of under 155 anyway, so.
Love it. Well, thank you so much, Jason. That's Boston Anick on Instagram. You can catch all his takes over there with Egghead at the Fantasy League, and that is streaming live and free on YouTube, PGF's page at 4 p.m. Pacific. We'll see you guys there. All right, guys, this Wolves meeting is still going on. I'm going to give you a behind-the-scenes look of all the action while it still goes on. Actually, let me show you something.
Out the PGF draft. New Hope Kings are getting ready to pick their winning team. We're going back to back. The Kings are going to reign again 2 seasons in a row. We're going to be the first ever to make that happen. We can't wait for rocking this out. We have our list. We have our strategy.
We are here at a secret location, and the most loved man in Jiu Jitsu is about to join me. It is Brandon McCatherine. It is a very special day. The energy in here, you can feel it. What can you expect from these grapplers for drop day?
Well, I expect to start seeing a little bit of their personality for the first time. We got some super talented dressers. I can see that out there with Chris Olivo. The group chat's been fire already. I told them this is already my favorite roster we've ever had, so I'm ready to rock.
We are ready to go, ladies and gentlemen. Time to get this thing going. Let's send it to our MC for tonight, the inimitable Stephen Aiken.
All right, guys, give me a thumbs up if you can hear me on my AirPods. I hope so. I just want to make sure before I go mobile that you guys can hear me before I walk away from my computer. Thumbs up, hearts. We good to go?
Okay, coach's challenge. One of my favorite parts.
We can hear you? Okay, perfect. Hello, Mr. Beefcake in the building. This is the score finishing up with 30 minutes. No Brazilian taps. We got plaster in the building. And we got the cookies. Are these all for you? Damn. Franco, the cookie master. Let's go. Ooh. All right, guys, I am super excited because I have a whole new area to myself. And people are currently using it as a place to put all their stuff. But I'm going to be taking it at 4 p.m. We're going to be ready to go. Let me give you a little tour of the place. Also, let's say hi to Mr. El Guapo himself, since Parks is freaking out about him. Parks is obsessing about how good you look, so I wanted to give you, I don't know, Adam Harper? You know a guy named Adam Harper? Is that your friend? This is going to be where the pre-show is. So make sure you guys tune in for that. Raph always does an amazing job. Let's also talk to the guy who makes everything work. Hello, we're doing a little live stream right now. What's up? Behind the scenes with the crew. I think next time we have to give the rules guys a limit on how much time it's going to take. Oh, okay. So this is what I wanted to talk about. Harps mentioned that Jet Thompson is going to be 190 pounds the whole season, and even Jet was talking to Kevin Lucas before this, off the record, but he basically said like, yeah, I think next year they should do it so that you have to weigh in every week. They have a 5-pound allowance because they weighed in today and they don't have to weigh in for the rest of the season. So the guys like Chris Olivo, who just had to make it once, they can become big beefy boys for the rest of the season. While you have guys like Rafael Ferreira, maybe Landon Elmore. I guess there's no one that's like incredibly small, but we do have some true lightweights versus some guys that are a little bit more welterweighty coming down. But yeah, I'm so happy about this new setup. We're gonna have all of the PGF in the background. And no, I think it's the same mat as last year, but I don't think it's any bigger. These look maybe new. This is the backstage area. Oh, and this is what I wanted to say, but it was hard to talk with them doing everything out there. Kevin Lucas, the CEO of and the creator of New Hope Regeneration, they're going to be doing a special giveaway. They're going to be giving away to 2 people hotels, flight, and the PGF VIP experience. Watch the PGF from the couch. Those couch seats are very in demand. There's not a lot of people that can watch the action live. So make sure you guys follow New Hope Regeneration online. They're going to be giving out more information. Hit me up on social media as well because I'll be helping them promote it. And yeah, potentially win 2 VIP spots to the finale of the season. It is going to be huge. And I'm really excited to see how this all stacks up. Oh my gosh. Which fighter do you think this belongs to? Which fighter? I need bets right now. Who do you think has the Labubu? The Labubu. And okay, I gotta guess Chris Olivo. That's my guess. These are so cute. All right, y'all. I'm gonna head back to my spot. Hopefully they'll be done. I've never been back here. What's back here? Some stuff. All right, guys, let me know in the comments if you guys have any questions for me to ask anyone. the rules meeting is still going on, but we love you guys. PGF season 8 about to be underway in less than an hour. I got a protein shake coming. We have yet to have any announcements about women's matches, but I know they're coming. I think last season we had Rana Willing on. We had, oh my gosh, I'm going to blank on a few names right now, but I would love to get Paige Yvette on the one of these cards. I think that would be huge. I think Shy Lily said that she wanted to come by and watch. So let us know in the comments who you think should be a female matchup that we get to watch. I think that would be amazing. The super fights. We have Vanessa Demopoulos, Kaya Jackson for the belt last time. So let us know because we take into consideration what the Jiu Jitsu fans want.
That's pretty much it. Any questions all around? Anything we didn't cover that you guys want to know? Yes, sir. If you guys stalemate. Then you win.
So Christos Papadopoulos just asked if he gets 3 stalling calls, if his opponent gets 3 stalling calls, the other person gets disqualified. That is just one of the rules that incentivizes the fighters to not get stalling calls, and that's what we're all about here at PGF. We're also doing something special this season. So if something cool happens, there's going to be people with like $500 of bags. I mean, I haven't seen these alleged bags, but they can just chuck them onto the mat. So that is going to be something that's going to be able to happen. I'm excited for that. I just, oh my God, I didn't even recognize Andy with his shaved beard. Let me like go up to him and harass him. Damn, keep throwing shade at the people who don't do the reset right. Were you one of those people last season? Oh, you didn't stall, is what you're saying. Nice. Fair enough. Oh my gosh. Andy, was it the heat that got to you?
All action starts
and the
stops
shavings?
with the whistle. So you don't start until you hear the whistle, you don't stop until you hear the whistle.
No, I like it a
Flags are gonna
lot.
come in,
Now
don't
that it's
stop.
grown out a little bit.
All right, we're working on it on the scoreboard. But if you hear a
When you
whistle,
first
that's your
originally
signal that the
posted
action
it, though,
starts and stops.
it was a little jarring.
Cool.
I don't think that was sweet for sure.
Let's have a good season, guys. Thank you guys very much.
Guys, we also have Judo Joe, an Olympic judoka here in the building. I would love to bother him, but I want to have a better setup than what I currently have. All right, y'all. We back in action.
I'm super overwhelmed. I got a lot today. If I have not given
What's
you
up,
those
y'all?
direct
Sorry, I'm
deposit
back on my
papers,
computer. I
please
can look at the
find me right
comments
now.
now.
Talk to me. I got you.
1 second. All right, homies. The rules meeting is done. Sorry, guys. I'm like living out of suitcase. Hello. Brady Branscombe in the building. Let's see if we can get him. I got a new tripod. Brady, that was a lot of rules going down. Did you catch all that?
I hope so.
Some of these guys, man, they'll be like, I just go out there and do jujitsu. Let's see who else is wandering around here. Who else do you guys want me to talk to? Because we have all the athletes kind of in the background. We got Dala Muir, which is Andy's team. And Andy's team is basically Mike John, Brady Branscombe, Landon Elmore, Army, Christos Papadelos. Okay, and now Harps is asking one of the most important questions of the day. Which team has the best fit? I am a fashionista, so I will take the lead on this one. I gotta say that those Once Upon a Coconut, I don't know, I'm biased towards anything exotic looking. What's up, Cat Poppy? Cat Poppy's in the building. Hold on, we got our Atlanta boy here.
Hello, guys. Oh, where's the camera? There it is. Oh, yeah.
So,
What's up, people?
what is the energy like? It's currently PGF season day 1. You're ready to go.
Oh, it's feeling good. It's feeling good. I think, for the most part, me and Matt Mash have been training quite a bit, so we're like ready to go. And I think it was good to get some looks in and just kind of get the feeling right, be ready for that level of competition. So
Matt Mosh, I learned his last name is. People call him Mash, but it's Mosh. He says, yeah,
I say Mash, so.
yeah. It's apparently Mosh. But he was like a steal for you guys. So I feel like your team is really stacking up to be a tough one. And now Alabama Twisters.
Yeah, and I'm the only one from the South on the Alabama Twisters, so I'm out here representing the South for this team. So
Let me get that Alabama accent.
you get that Alabama accent right there. Yeah. You just stealing catalytic converters down at the trailer park.
Representing, that's Cat Poppy right there. What's your first match?
First match is gonna be JJ Bowers. It's gonna be the second pull through. So I'm ready for pace. That's what I'm ready for. I'm excited.
I love it. We can't wait to see it. If you guys want to see the lineup for everything, thank you, Brady. I'll see you out there. If you want to see the lineup for everything, those are officially on Smooth Comp, so you can tune in there. So which team has the best fit? JJ Bowers, get in the background here. Show them your jersey. Once Upon a Coconut, they are the Tropic Thunders. So I think that looks pretty good. JJ, how are you feeling?
Dude, I'm feeling so healthy compared to yesterday. I'm ready to go scrap. Not gonna lie.
It's kind of awesome. You guys don't have to weigh in every week.
No more weigh-ins. We can go lift weights and then eat as much as we want in between matches. You know what I mean?
So what do you think you're going to be weighing for the rest of the season?
Oh, right now I already gained 12 pounds, so I'm ready to just keep gaining. Yeah, I gained 12 pounds overnight, so I'm probably weigh around like 170, 177.
Well, I'm very happy that you guys can enjoy your summer, not have to worry about making weight every single time. Is there any part of you that feels like it should be you guys have to weigh in and maybe have like a 5-pound allowance like in the week or anything like that?
If I had to put my perfect opinion on it, I think that a 170-pound cap would be amazing. But I'm not here to make rules. I'm here to just break them.
Let's see it. Good job out there. We can't wait to see the action. I know. Once Upon a Coconut. Staying hydrated out here. If you guys aren't into Once Upon a Coconut, it really is the best coconut water ever. There's people that don't even like the taste of coconut that love Once Upon a Coconut. And they have very good flavors. So definitely check them out. That it's owned by Heather Gracie, who is a owner of the PGF, and she is going to be here. She is the granddaughter and a big part of the Gracie family, trying to keep the jiu-jitsu art very prevalent and around, and it's so beautiful what she's doing and really investing in the PGF. JJ rep in Arizona. Yeah, people are going to be tuning in live and free at 4 p.m. Pacific, rooting on for their guys. So let me show you guys the rest of these teams. So we just went through Tropic Thunders. We got CJ Murdoch, Zach Snyder, JJ Bowers, Robert Blackledge, and John Chandler. They're going to get ready to do their pictures back here. There's Team Dollar Muir, and that is being led by Coach Andy. Landon, how you feeling out there?
Feeling fantastic. I just got my photos done. Feeling good, yeah.
Congratulations on getting your purple belt, by the way.
Oh, yeah, I saw the video you cut. That was really funny. You were like, go Landon.
What can we expect out of you today? I know you have a match that a lot of people are looking forward to.
Yeah, I'm actually the first match of the season. I'm fighting Jed Thompson. I'm thinking it'll end in my favor. I've been planning for the past however many weeks this schedule's been in, so I think it can only go my way.
Judo Joe, he's all yours. For sure. Judo Joe just asked me to take a picture, y'all. Hey. Yeah. Sorry, guys. You take the back seat. All right. All right.
I saw they were doing.
All right, y'all, I'm back. I see a lot of people might have dropped off. So I'm going to get ready for the broadcast. Thank you guys for tuning in. Literally love everyone who is a diehard Jiu-Jitsu fan or supporter of this page. Taylor from B Team is definitely a girl that has got to be out there. Dude, Thunderfist Beefcake in my live chat, that he's my number one hater when it comes to my on borrowed time interview. So the fact that he was here to support, even if it is maybe an interesting comment, that's when you know. That's when you know it's all love, brother. Jets taking gold this season. I cannot believe we are starting PGF Season 8 off with that much of a bang. Landon Elmore versus Jet Thompson. Manifesting exactly what we want. We'll see you guys soon. Josiah, thank you for all the love. And live and free, 4 p.m. PGF Season